Hello there, Virgo. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy you were here. All right, these are timeless readings, so trust that your intuition has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant just for you. Whatever it is that you may need clarification about, there's a message here in today's card spread that is just for you. So please share that in the comments. Let me know what is resonating with you. And if you would like to claim the energy in this card reading, go right ahead, because I just absolutely love to make sure that I'm channeling to you the messages that you need, the energies that you need. All right, bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is a card of absolute prosperity and auspicious. This is a very auspicious card. So the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that there's just such energy and presence around you, and everything is working in your favor. Whatever it is that you're working towards, it is happening. You are having major changes in your life that is so transformative, and it's just, the vibe is great. You're vibrating at that high positive energy. Things are changing in your life, and it's truly going to work out in your favor. Just watch. In a year, in 6 months, oh my gosh, your life is going to be totally different. All right, here we go. Justice. So this is your karmic energy, and you trusting that the divine has your back, that everything will come to some sort of balance. As long as you are sending out energy that is very heart-based, everything is going to work out in your favor, and the proper changes will happen that needs to happen. Now, the Eight of Swords here is your mental prison. This is your self-limiting belief. This is you believing that you are trapped when you truly aren't. You've closed your eyes off. You've really seen, it's almost like you've put these walls up around you, and there's this control. Your mind has such control over you, and you feel like you can't get out. Know that this is all self-imposed, and you can get out at any time. It becomes a choice. The Four of Pentacles is your quest for stability. You may be hanging on to something really tight. Whatever that is, you just won't let go. Maybe it's these self-limiting beliefs that you're hanging on so tightly to, and universe is trying to tell you, you need to let go of it. Also, the Four of Pentacles may be you worrying about finances and your financial health. And so you will need to, be mindful of your spending, for example, or mindful of where your money is going. The other thing, too, is if you want abundance in your life, you need to set that intention out and put it out to the universe and let it go, and it comes back to you. When you hold on too tightly to something, you're almost blocking that flow of energy from coming back to you. So you want to make sure that you let go. Also, let go of your self-limiting belief. If you continue with this self-limiting belief, the Justice card here says, well, if that's what you want, I'll give it to you, right? This is literally karmic energy right next door, and it's telling you, well, if you truly want to be trapped, I'll keep sending you that energy of being trapped. I will continue to send obstacles in your way so that you are trapped and can't get out, right, of this mental prison that you've put yourself in. So whatever you put out into the universe, that's what you're going to get right back, karmic energy. Now, do not fear if you are worried about finances, right? Don't worry. You're going to end up celebrating the fruits of your labor here. This is all about your independence. So you have to believe that you can achieve this, and you actually put it into motion, right? It's not about just putting a wish, right, and waiting for Tinkerbell to come around. It's not about that. It's you sending out your intention and putting it to work, putting your body to work, or putting in the effort to make sure that you are headed in the direction of your dreams, whatever that may be. All right, bottom of the deck, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You have a new gift that the universe is trying to give you. You just can't see it because you're blindfolded, right? So take the blindfolds off so you can get on this path and walk through this portal here, this walkway. And there's something else on the other side that's waiting for you. And this is truly like a gift from the universe. And in the near future here, you're going to be able to celebrate whatever it is that you're working towards, this new opportunity, that new beginning. Whoa, look at that, the Lover's card. So you're ready to commit on a spiritual level. So you may be in a position right now that you are able to really commit to yourself or to another individual in your life. You may be committing to yourself because you've had it a little rough, and you're like swearing off any kind of relationships until you recover, and that's fine too. That's you committing to bettering yourself, to improving your quality of life, right? You have to learn to love yourself before you can start to go ahead and love others. You have to love yourself first. This is also commitment, like maybe committing to a new partnership, right? Something like that that's really on a deep spiritual level. All right, whatever it is that's hurt you in the past, you need to find the lesson behind it, right? It's causing this mental prison that you've put yourself in, and to the point where you're stuck and you can't get yourself out. Whatever it is that's hurt you in the past, this heartbreak, it's literally the reason why you feel like you can't move forward, that you are stuck. So you want a connection, you want that spiritual connection. Unfortunately, if that is not, if it's unfortunately, if it's with another person, for example, it's whatever path the universe sets you out to get onto, right? A lot of times we have a lot of unanswered prayers only to find out that those things had to happen so that you can have something even better in the long run. There's always something better on the other side. You just have to trust that the universe wants that for you. There's your death card right here. So once you learn what energy to send out to the universe, you're going to go through a huge transformation. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. I love the Death card here towards the end because, again, if you go through this transformation and you let go of the hurt, pain, and self-limiting beliefs that you have, you're going to go through this metamorphosis and you're going to transform yourself and your life. You just need to take a pause from this. Take a pause from this feeling like you cannot get out, feeling of despair. Sometimes to just get away and step back for a little bit and try to find a day where you're not hurting so much so that you can see things from a different perspective. That will allow you to undergo your full transformation. So the Knight of Pentacles is talking about once you go through this huge transformation, you're going to be able to plant the seeds for something that is long-term, something that is going to be satisfying for you and going to create a lot of stability in your life, whatever that may be. For some of you, this might be a new relationship, this might be a new job, a new career, but you're definitely able to plant the seeds here. Once you clear out all of these roadblocks, these 2 roadblocks here, and you allow yourself this full transformation and you begin to see things from a different perspective and really celebrate your independence from this, because right now you're imprisoned by this. This is sort of like the devil, right? Self-sabotage. Once you let go of this, you will be able to celebrate your independence and you're going to have wish fulfillment. Knight of Pentacles is going to set that up for you so that you have nice stability in your future. Look at that, another wish fulfillment card, the number 9. So you've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. So the number 9 definitely is a very important number here. But when you let go of this heartache and you start to see things from a different perspective, because you've taken a pause, you have wish fulfillment, you have emotional satisfaction and healing. Do you see how that moves upward? This is what's anchoring you down. So once you let go of this, you start to see things from a different perspective, and now you have wish fulfillment and emotional satisfaction. Knight of Rods. So you've got 2 knights right here. So you're on the move. You've got it in you to lay down the seeds, to plant the seeds for a bright future here. So I like the combination of the Knight of Rods with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Rods is like the Knight of Wands, full of passion, just always raring to go, ready to take on the next endeavor and next adventure. The beautiful thing about this is they balance each other out. The Knight of Pentacles is the planner. The Knight of Pentacles will plan everything. This is a Virgo card, by the way, just to let you know, just like this card right here, the Knight of Pentacles. So you are showing up in multiple ways here in this reading. So this is truly your reading. Anyways, back to the Knights. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving because he's got plan A, plan B, plan C, that he's very slow at planting those seeds. And you're just like, oh my gosh, now, today. Well, that's balanced out by the Knight of Rods, because the Knight of Rods is like, let's go, push, 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 let's do this. Except for the Knight of Rods does not plan, right? So this is a nice balance. They complement one another. To me, they complement one another because he's slow, he's fast, and he's telling him to hurry up. It's like having brothers, right? It's like, hurry up. Stop thinking it over and over and over. Just make a decision already. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Stop it. All right, so you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. You've got the High Priestess underneath that tells you to, reassess everything, go within, try to find the answers to why you're feeling and you're hanging on to this despair here. Don't forget, you can go deep. Don't be afraid to go deep. You have a path here. So create balance and moderation in your life. You've got the Sun card underneath. Everything is going to work out in your favor. You will be victorious, and you're going to create the abundance that you want with the Ten of Pentacles right there. Look at that. And you're going to be fighting off some people because everything's going to work out in your favor. All right. Let's shuffle these and reveal more cards here so we can get an even better and clearer picture here for you, Virgo. Page of Cups, yeah, you've got some new stuff coming in. We'll put that next to the Lovers here. So you've got something that is very emotionally fulfilling that is coming your way. You've got a new path that's being gifted to you. So not only do you have new beginnings and you're planting the seeds and you've got that passion and energy, it's working in your favor. So Six of Wands, yeah, you're going to come out on top here. Right? You're going to be victorious in whatever it is that you choose. Now you've got your Five of Wands here because you may have a lot of ego, right, around you. You don't need to participate in this. This is noise. You're going to have a lot of, maybe some conflict around you, but it's just really ego and pride. Let go of it. Don't participate because this is only going to bring you down to this level here of hurt and despair. Bottom of the deck, yeah, trust your intuition. Things are not necessarily very clear to you right now because you don't know how to get yourself out of this prison. But trust your intuition, trust your gut. Don't be afraid to go deep. Don't forget to go within, okay? Ask your questions to the universe. Like, take that time to really reflect on things so you can see things from a different perspective. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Yeah, there's always a reason for why things happen in our lives, good and bad. And it's meant to teach us something really wonderful about ourselves, right? To see how resilient we truly are, to see, how loving we truly are, right? That maybe you were in a relationship and you never knew that you could love somebody that way. And if it didn't work out, well, it still shows you your capabilities of loving. And that's the thing. Love is such a powerful energy that, there's a lot of people in this world that cannot love, that don't know how to love. But if you have that ability to show love and give love to others, that's amazing. You're like on a whole nother level. All right, seer, see beyond the current situation. Absolutely. So you got to take off the blindfold here in order for you to see, beyond the current situation. Fire guardian, ignite your passions. Well, right here, you've got the Knight of Rods, which is all about passion. Which, be the light. Yeah, be the light in a time where things don't seem very clear to you, right? You're going to be the light in someone's life, whoever it is that you're going to commit to. You can be the light in your life too, right? All right, Virgo, thank you so much for being here. What a wonderful reading for you. I think you've just got a couple of things that you've got to pay attention to this time. You are going through major transformation here, and you've got, everything is working out to be on your side. You've got your Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment, Nine of Pentacles. And the Death card is such a good sign because this means that you are fully transforming and letting go of the past. You're on your way. You just got to be patient, right? We all are on a different timeline and we have to give ourselves some grace. But remember to practice love and gratitude and everything will be just fine. All right. If no one has told you today, I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.